Good morning, all of you. So yesterday's session, we discussed about HTML introduction, history, advantages, guidelines, rules and regulations or something. Next, the continuation thing. So this is the point I'm going to continue. HTML, it's not a programming language. It is a markup language or it's a language. What is the markup, sir? Markup represents as a tags. And I said it's a tag-oriented programming. So top to bottom in our HTML, we are using only tags. What is tag? What is the functionality of tags, sir? We don't know. So that I'm going to explaining now. So today's discussions, tags information. So first of all, what is a tag, sir? Simply tag is a one predefined program, sir. Your C knowledge point of view, Java knowledge point of view, .NET knowledge point of view. Tag is a predefined program. It's a program already defined, already developed. It's a part of your browser also. So tag is a program. This program not developed by us. It's already designed by the inventors of the HTML. But what is a program, sir? Program is a set of instructions. Tag is a program and a program is a set of instructions. The universal definition, sir. If you go for any subject in our IT, program definition set of instructions. C languages, Java, Python, .NET, HTML, Oracle, whatever it may be. What is a program? Program is a set of instructions. Universal definition, that one. So tag is a program. Program is a set of instructions. Therefore, tag is a set of instructions. But A equals to B, B equals to C. Obviously, A equals to C. This is the thing. It's a simple definition or simple meaning. But where is all these programs are? These all the programs are all inbuilt of your browser. All these programs are already available in our browser. See yesterday's one point that we don't need to download any software and no need to install any software for working with HTML. But how HTML will process things are typing in Notepad, execution and output in the browser. So browser executing your programs, browser producing outputs of your programs. The HTML library where it is in the part of the browser only. All front-end technologies libraries, especially HTML, CSS and JavaScript, these are the three softwares related library. It's already installed along with your browser. So that's why we don't need any separate installation, separate downloading. When you installing the browser, HTML library also installing, CSS library also installing, and JavaScript library is also installing. These all are available inside the browser software. So tag is a program. Program is a set of instructions. These all are the part of the browser. Next, what is the use of this tag, sir? A definition, okay. Purpose what, sir? Every tag performing some operation. Every tag performing some functionality. Confirm, sir. But marker is one instrument. What is the use of this marker, sir? For writing purpose. Duster is also one thing. What is the use of the duster, sir? For erasing of that one. Like that, every component, one functionality available. Writing purpose, or reading purpose, or listening, or watching, or playing, or something. Similarly, every tag performing some operation. Some tags printing headings. Some tags are printing the paragraphs. Some tags are printing display images. Some tags are playing the audios. Some tags are playing the videos. Some tags allowing the users to type their first name, last name, password, email ID like this. So every tag performing some functionality compulsory. That functionality is knowing a learning of the HTML. What are the tags available in HTML? What is the purpose of each and every tag that we are learning in our HTML? A tags list of purposes completed, sir. HTML is also over. Simple. So tags are used to perform some operation or a task. Every tag is performing the operation, sir. 100 and 150%, sir. Every tag is performing some task, sir. 200%. Without performing any task, no use. But keyboard, we have 100 keys, sir, almost in our keyboard. 100 keys available. Every key we have functioning or not? Every key useful or not? Compulsory. If it is not useful, sir, why they're placing here key? No need to manufacture that key. So how many keys are available? These all keys are useful. But here one small problem is every developer not utilizing all the keys. That is the thing. Every developer not utilizing all the keys. And if somebody is thinking, sir, some keys I never used in the keyboard, sir, but why company manufacturing, sir? Yes, sir, coming to that point. Maybe some keys not useful for you, but useful to others. And some more keys not useful for these two persons, useful to the third person. So like that, this total keyboard is utilized by the all developers. It's not designed for the single developer. A keyboard is only for Java developers, sir? No. Keyboard is only for Python developers, sir? No. Some keys Java developers using. Some keys Python developers are using. Some are the keys C programmers are going to using. Simple thing. But examples are hash. Hash is one of the symbol in our keyboard. In generally, Java developers never going to using the hash key because hash operator not available in Java programming. Then why the key is available in keyboard? Not for Java developer, for C language developers. So this is all in one, not to certain category. Like that in HTML, how many tags available? Every tag useful. But Ramesh is using some tags, Suresh using some tags, Shivakumar using some tags as per their thinking and requirement, need, etc. etc. So 100% every tag performing operation or task. Who performs this operation and who performs these tasks, sir? Finally, our browser only, sir. Because our program executed our output produced by the browsers. Browser is our interpreter. Browser is our translator. Our HTML programs, CSS programs, JavaScript programs, these three programs are translated by browser, executed by browser only. No other components are required. Next one, how can identify, sir, is it a tag or not, sir? Further, some symbolic representations are available, sir. But when you are observing the program, when you are watching the program, I want to say this is tag, this is not tag, this is tag, this is not tag. So recognition purpose, we have some symbolic operations. So what are that, sir? So tags always enclosed within the angle brackets. Tag names always we have to type in angle brackets. If you type anything within these angle brackets, then only it considered as a tag. Without angle brackets, if I type anything, sir, it not becomes as a tag, sir. Rules and programming syntaxes. So I can't do anything. What available in the software, just I'm explaining the points. And simple syntax like this, sir. Should type something here. Before that one less than symbol, after that one greater than symbol. So this is considered as a tag. But browser, what it is doing, sir? Identifying the meaning of this tag. Browser duty or responsibilities, identifying the meaning of this tag. Meaning in the sense, set of instructions. If the instructions are identified as, sir, browser implementing that instructions, producing the outputs. By chance, browser unable to identify the meaning or browser unable to identify the instructions, sir. Maybe the tag not executing, or maybe the tag printing directly on the web page. It is some multiple choices available, sir. Browser can do that one or browser can do this one. Exactly what it is operation performing, sir. That either we don't know, sir. But without seeing the source code, we can't say that one. If you show the source code, then I can say here it is executing, it is skipping, it is printing normally. Watching of source code main important. Without showing the source code, what happens that, sir? I don't have any miracle powers. I don't have any sixth sense also. I can't say anything. So show the program and is right or wrong, I can identify. If it is right, sir, proper output it will comes. If it is wrong code, sir, what is the browser reaction? Maybe skips that code execution, or maybe it printing that as a normal text message. Two options are available. Errors, sir. In HTML, we don't have any errors, sir. In HTML, CSS, both technologies, there is no errors like as your programming languages. But if I design the code anything wrongly, sir, just a small word I'm using. If you design the program worstly also, still browser running your program. Our code is very worst case, sir. Worst coding, sir. Still browser running your program, showing the output. The HTML, CSS specialization. You are never getting any syntax errors, so compilation errors, so something. 99.99% of scenarios, browser trying to execute your code only. 0.001% of scenarios only errors chance available. But in our C language, 100% chances error. Java programming, 200%. Capital letters missing, small letters missing errors. But HTML, like as Mother Teresa, it never showing any errors. If you design the code worstly, too much badly, still, Mehuna Shahrukh Khan, I'll take care about your code. This is browser reaction, sir. Is it really happens, sir? Try to check it, sir, once. I'll show one small sample code about this point. The actual coding of the HTML. This is the proper coding. Angle brackets inside what I typed. What is called, sir? Tag. Just now we discussed together. This is. Within the angle brackets, if any word is there, sir, that must be the tag. Body is a tag, title is a tag, head is a tag, HTML is also tag, and H1 is also tag. Okay. Now if you run this program, sir, welcome message displaying in the big size. Little bit big size. A small size, sir. No, sir, it's a big size. Original size of HTML you want to see now? The actual size. Second one. Hello is the actual size of the HTML. Welcome is the big size of the HTML. So two messages are displaying. It is proper coding. No problem in this one. I'm writing one more thing here. See that. But what is this fish, sir? Tag, because angle brackets. But bad luck, sir. We don't have any tag with the name of a fish. Tim Berners-Lee is not designed any fish tag. But why you designed, sir? Testing of the browser. Errors showing, not showing. Run this program, sir. It's printing Korea. Then error not available. But tag name is wrong, sir. Tag name wrong. Mother Teresa, I said together. So in our textbooks or in our history or somewhere else, We never heard the sentence Mother Teresa getting angry, Mother Teresa scolded, Mother Teresa shouted. The words anywhere are you seen in history or textbooks? No, sir. Narendra Modi ji sometimes scolded. Our KCRs are also sometimes scolded. But Mother Teresa and these patience is the difference. I am also going to scolding in future, not now. So the moral of the story, it's a wrong sentence, but we don't have any error. Moreover, it displaying the output also. It displaying the output also. See that one. Print something. How are you? That how are you asked easily displaying the system like this. The matter, sir. So like that, if you design the code wrongly, anything, it works 100%. Pizza tag because of angle brackets. But pizza meaning browser doesn't knows. Fish meaning also browser doesn't knows. So it printing like as a normal text message with a small size. Normal text in the sense very small size. By chance the tag recognize it, sir. You will get the special effects like this. A welcome and these messages displaying difference available because welcome is designed in the H1 tag. H1 tag meaning browser understanding. And as per the meaning, it displaying the output. But these two tags browser not understanding. So that's why we are not getting proper outputs. Where is error message, sir? Error message, it's never going to showing. That is the meaning. So now back to the theory part explanation. Your tag name is identified, implementing the set of instructions, producing the outputs. By chance, tag is not identified by the browser, sir, because we designed the code wrongly. So browser, they have the two choices. One, display the total line as a normal text, an ordinary text with a small size. Otherwise, sir, skip that line and go to next line. What are the line you designed wrongly? It skips the execution of that line and go into the next step. Suppose this step is wrong, sir. Browser identified it. This step is wrong. Browser unable to run this line, sir. Not a problem. Browser skips this 9th line and directly jumping to 10th line. It is second option. Skip that code and jump to the next line. One option. Second option, print that message as easily on the screen without any special effects. So these are the two options for the browser. When it is skipping, when it is printing the data, normal formats are the situations wise, sir. I can't say anything that one. What is the code you are writing based on that browser deciding that one. So now I'm giving the clarity here. Browser following the instructions of tag, these instructions and producing outputs. Producing outputs or producing the results. The actual browser nature, sir. Browser just following the instructions coming from the tag and based on that instructions, it producing the results. Second point also I'm typing here. By chance browser unable to identify the tag or it's unable to follow the instructions, sir. Option A, skip that line. Option B, print that as a plain format. So in any case, browser So, okay, say this one. In any case, browser unable to follow the instruction or unable to identify the tag. So what happens here? Option A, it skips the tag execution. This is option A, it skips the tag execution. And option B, sir, it prints the tag in plain text format. Plain text in the sense you observe a small letters in normal format, that is called as plain text. Plain those are available na? Like that plain text. These are the two choices or two options available for the browser whenever it's unable to identify your tag. The tag related information, sir. Remember once again, HTML is a tag oriented programming. Top to bottom in HTML, we have to use tags, tags, tags. If there is no tags there, nothing is there. We can't do anything in HTML. Next, how many types of tags are available, sir? Types of the tags, we have two categories, sir. One is the paired tags. Second one is unpaired tags. One is the paired tags. Second one is unpaired tags. Two types of tags, nothing special, are two categories of tags. Paired, unpaired. What is difference between these two, sir? Nothing special, sir. Just a writing style changing. Just a writing style changing. Examples, sir. On small funny examples, sir. But continuously subject and getting bored. The middle of the subject go the jokes, cinemas, cricket required. Entertainment and encouragement. Otherwise, these comes on matter. Small tags related, small joke. But maximum you all are bachelors, right? A few candidates are married like me. One or two? One kada. I marriage here. Nowadays 2-3 passion kada. Married or unmarried? How many times? Unmarried. Okay. So this person unmarried, sir. Name? Swami. Which is Swami? Kupu Swami, Narayan Swami, Lakshmi Narasimha Swami. So the person name is Swami, unmarried. Now he's going to planning to go for movie, sir. A new movie released today morning. Morning demo sessions available. The evening show booking, tickets booking. He want to plan to go for the movie alone or any with combination. And singly they can go it or any permissions required? Not required. Bachelor kada. So singly they can plan the movie and they can purchase the ticket, go. Next, similarly, the person they want to go for a small trip or 2 to 3 days, just relaxation. Morning HTML, afternoon core Java, evening Oracle, frustrated and evening. Daily 3 classes, Monday to Saturday classes, 3 faculties eating the brain with spoons also. Saturday evening frustrated. Relaxation required. General relaxation, amma. Or 2 days, 3 days trip planning. Any permissions required? You can plan individually or not. One high-end bike available, sir. Enjoy. A Bullet, KTM bike, Yamaha FZ, something, sir. Background song playing. Bullet bande. Friend mano driving the bike. So movies, permission not required. Single they can go. Trip, permissions not required. Single they can go. And they want to go for restaurants or for chicken biryani, mutton biryani. Permissions not required. Single they can go. Bachelor life benefits are that one. Same points apply to me. I want to go for cinema, sir. Permission required. I want to go for trip, sir. Permission required. Not only permission. Madam also compulsory they should attend. Alone they are not sending. Because what we are doing, they knows very well. Huh? I want to go for restaurants for dinner or lunch here, sir. Single, no chance. Because when our married completed, these all rights cancelled. Common thing. Correct? They're rotating heads and. Hmm? Hmm. So, but that person to me, what is the difference, sir? He's a single, not required. Anywhere alone they can go. But I'm not single. I already mingled with somebody. Somebody compulsory here. Shopping, function, marriage, party, birthday, whatever it may be. Compulsory, required. Otherwise, first you are not getting permissions. Where are you going? Come to home. It is generally dialogues. Home minister's dialogue. So first one me, sir. Second one this Swami. This pair, wife and husband both available. This unpaired bachelor tax. Simple. So these taxes single only it will comes. Anywhere single, any work single. But these not like this, sir. One tag available is the compulsory corresponding tag mandatory. Husband, wife, husband. Two compulsory. First wife or husband, sir. First wife, sir, obviously. No, sir, I'm boy, sir. I want to go for first, sir. Jinta ka jinta ka. No chance at about that. Manaka freedom not available, sir. So this is the pair. Now you can see this one. The H1, two times it will comes. Why it comes two times, sir? And it's a pair tag. It is a pair. So this is the wife tag and this is the husband tag. Husband always following the wife. I wanna follow like that. And second tags are unpaired tag is available. Suppose this is the image tag. Image opening, image closing, two tags not comes, sir. Single tag only it will comes. This is single. The paired tags and this is the unpaired tag. Paired tags tag name two times compulsory. Unpaired tags tag name only once. By mistake, is second one is missing, sir. Output changing, sir. 100% your output is going to changing. Expected output doesn't comes because proper syntax we are not followed. So browser taking the program into their hands, running as per browser's wish. If you design the code properly, sir, program executed as per our instructions. So the difference between the paired and unpaired tags are, in pair scenario, open tag, closing tag, two tags are available, sir. Open tag and close tag. That is called as the pair. Unpaired scenario, sir. Open tag only available, sir. Closing tag not required. Browser understanding, sir. Yes, sir. As per the syntax, it is understanding. You don't worry about that one. We have internal instructions are there. But open tag compulsory, closing tag compulsory. Here, open tag only comes, closing tag not required. If I write the closing tag, what happens, sir? Unexpected outputs are comes. Unexpected outputs compulsory comes. You are expecting output once, but system showing the two times. 1 + 1 offer. Because unpaired tag you designed like as a pair format. Pair format in the tag name you are typing two times, but output also two times comes. So we can't change the syntaxes, sir. We have to follow the syntaxes, that's all. Changing is not possible. The first comparison, sir. Then how can identify it's a open tag or it is closing tag, sir? Very simple, sir. Open tags only angle brackets are comes. Open tags only angle brackets comes, less than and greater than. Closing brackets, sir. Along with angle brackets, a slash also comes the left side. Slash also comes the left side. The same slash if I use the right side, sir, well again meaning changing. This is tag opening and this is tag closing. A forward slash meaning, sir, forward slash is the indication or identification. And what about the open tags are? Open tag actually, this is the syntax. Unpaired tags, we have only open tag. That open tag should be typed here. Both are matching us, sir. No, 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 no. Observe that one slash direction difference. Here slash left side available, less than side, but here slash greater than side is available. So these are the recognition. First of all, how can recognize is it a tag or not, sir? Angle brackets. After that, how we can recognize it? It's a paired or unpaired, sir. Observe these symbols. See that I'm writing syntax also here. So this is open tag. Something data is comes here. And this is the close tag. The basic syntax, sir. Tag opening and write your data, then close the tag. And here also similarly. So tag and close this. The writing format, sir. Now go and check once the sample program. H1, welcome is the data and H1 is close. Title, open tag. Title, close tag. Document, it's a data or content. If I'm not designed any data, what happens, sir? Generally, we are not getting outputs. Data is not typed or data is not given. In generally, we are not getting outputs. Reasons are, now the tag is becomes blank tag or empty. Empty, can you see? Empty is visible? No. Program executing, sir, but base becomes as a empty. That's a always we are writing some data here. Whatever it may be, welcome message, hi message, login, no, sign up, forget password, create the account, something. This type of sentences or words we are writing here generally. Next one. But what about this unpaired tags, sir? Unpaired tag never expecting the data. Unpaired tag never expecting any data. Itself it is performing the operations. It tag before, tag after, we have to type anything, sir. Nothing is required. Unpaired tags the data not accepting, sir. Pair tags always expecting the data from you. So as per that, we have one small pronunciation also here. What is that, sir? Pair tags all are called as the body tags. Between the open tag, closing tag, what you are typing, that technically is called as the body of the tag. Open tag, closing tag, between what you are typing, that's called as generally body of the tag. How can say, sir? How can say I don't know, sir, but I'll show some small example. If we have any programming language, curly brackets are available. Curly brackets inside we are writing some steps. Steps are statements or something else. If you remember, it's called as body. Any idea? Open curly bracket to close the curly bracket is called as the body. Body of the function, body of the method, body of the constructor, body of the for loop, body of the while loop, something like that. A curly bracket opening, curly bracket closing. Pair, it is also pair. My body started here, my body ending here. Or my logic begins here, my logic ends here. Similar recognition is this also. My tag begins, my tag is over. And what are the operation I want to do, sir? This data I want to print it. So the body tags. But what about these, sir? These called as the bodiless tags. Unpaired tags are called as the bodiless tags. A points I'm just indicating with arrow symbols. The body tags are, these are the bodiless tags. And unpaired tags, we have one more pronunciation, sir. Self-closed tags. Self-closed tags. What is the meaning of self-closing, sir? You can observe na slash. But this tag is open or closer? This one. Is open tag or close tag? Close tag. Sure, huh? But without opening, how can close it, sir? But where is open tag? Suppose if it is closed tag, okay. But kidhar hai open? Not available. So without opening, closing possible? Without birth, death, no chance. First birth and then death. First starting and then ending. Starting is not available, sir. Ending, how it is possible? So I think it's not closing. Or what is this? Opening. Or where is closing? Same. That is called as self-closed tag. I am the opening, I am the closing. I am the king, I am the soldier. Nene Raju, Nene Mantri. Nene Sainikudu. So I am the king, I am the soldier, I am the peon, I am the attender, I am the sweeper, everything me only. That is the tag meaning. The self-closed tags meaning is that one, sir. Myself, I am going to closing the tag. Separate line not required. So this is the open tag as well as this is also closing tag also. Now, why, sir, some tags designed like as a paired? Why some tags designed as unpaired? It's not my personal feeling. What I have in HTML, that only I'm explaining to you. So doubt is, why some tags are the paired? Why some tags are the unpaired? Any guess? But all are paired tags, sir. You don't need to discuss this much. All are unpaired tags, sir. This much of explanation not necessary. But our bad luck, some like that, some like this. So any specific reason to design like that? Tim Berners-Lee developed some tags as a paired, some tags as a unpaired. Reason क्या है? Reason क्या है? It's wild guess है, sir. Huh? Time. Okay. Reason of this one is your real life languages are the reason. The Tim Berners-Lee basically US person, but English language is the reason. Exactly English language. No other reasons. How, sir? In English language, words available. Words, alphabets available. Alphabet starting point. A group of alphabets is a word. Group of words is sentence. Group of sentences, paragraph. Correct? Paragraph starting, paragraph ending. Possible or not possible? Is there a no? Paragraph ending, paragraph starting. A words available or not in English? In English, paragraph beginning, paragraph ending. These pronunciations are there or not? Sure? Say confidently. Yes, sir. Sentence beginning, sentence ending. Available. Heading beginning, heading ending. Available. Session beginning, session ending. Available. Movie beginning, movie ending. Match begin, match ended. Available. Like that, beginning ending without also some things available in our English language. Examples are full stop, you know, Gada? Full stop. Full stop beginning, full stop ending is possible? No. But full stop singular, paira. Paragraph, pair. So paragraph tag in HTML, pair tag. Paragraph tag is pair tag. Heading tag is also pair tag only. Because English language, you are clearly saying my heading starting here, my heading ending here. My answer starting here, my answer ending here. My paragraph begins here, my paragraph ends here. But some scenarios of beginning ending we are not using. Example, comma, full stops. Question mark. Question mark beginning, question mark ending. Comma beginning, comma ending. Full stop beginning, full stop ending. But in our language, we have pair concept and unpair concept. Your English language, not HTML. English, Telugu, Hindi, Maratha, Tamil, Kannada, in all languages, these points are applicable, sir. Same concept timbrously followed in our HTML also. Simple thing. Reasons are HTML, what we are doing, web pages we are designing. Web page inside what we have? Data only. Web pages generally contains data. The data, if you want to print it, sir, you should follow English guidelines. Headings, paragraphs, side headings, subheadings, main headings, points, something. So then only some is the paired and some is the unpaired. In English language, that related work is paired. Your tag is also paired, sir. In English language, it's a single component. Corresponding tag is also singular here. Very simple concept. The heading, beginning, ending available. The image, single tag. Why, sir? Images beginning, ending not available. My selfie photo starting here, my selfie photo ending here. No, it's just a selfie photo, that's all. Photo beginning, photo ending. Not possible. Movie beginning, movie ending possible. Photo beginning, photo ending is not possible. So photo displaying tag, IMG tag. IMG is a single tag. This is the connection between the HTML tags and your English language, sir. In English, a component paired, tag is also paired only. In English, that is the single component, tag is also unpaired only. That is the reason why some like that, some like this. This is my personal feeling, sir. Interested అయితే follow it, otherwise leave it. Next, I'm giving the examples. H1 tag begins, H1 tag ending, and heading begins, heading ending. Paragraph begins, paragraph ending. Table begins, table ending. Available table also beginning, ending. Compulsory. IPL points table begin, IPL points table ending. Beginning, ending available. Next, video tags are video beginning, video ending. Some of the predefined tags, examples of the paired. Not my personal name, sir. Everything is original tag. Between the tag, your data, your something or something, it will comes as per this syntax. And what about the unpaired, sir? IMG is unpaired. Next, line break, unpaired. Line break ante enter key, sir. మన keyboards enter key is available. Enter key representation BR tag is available. This is equivalent in our programming language \n. If you have anybody programming knowledge, BR tag equivalents to \n. \n beginning, \n ending possible? No, \n is a single component. Next, to meta tag. That is also single tag only, sir. Meta tag is also self-closed tag. Next, link tag. Some of examples of the unpaired tag, some of examples of the paired tag. Just for idea purpose, that's all. So these are the types of tags. But one of the interview question is, this is one of your FAQ, sir. What is self-closed tags in HTML? Tags related information is this one. A meaning, so definition, browser following, understanding what happens and not understanding what happens, and syntaxes, so types of the tags. The next one, sir, the last topic of the theory part, structure of HTML. And why, sir, this one, sir? Now I want to start the programming. If I want to start the programming, sir, Every language is some guidelines available. You have to write these items like this. Some items in the top of the program, some items in the middle of the program, and everywhere guidelines available. Example, if you take your C language, sir, header files available in the top of the program. Next main function will comes. Can I write the header files below the main? In C or C++, header files can I write below the main? No, if you write it, you will get syntax errors. Because I top to bottom execution. First usage, next declaration is not accepted. First declare and then use it. The guidelines available. These items you should write in this place. This type of coding you should write in this place, and compulsory guidelines available, sir. That guidelines is called as structure of the programming. So every language structure available. Like that, HTML also we have one structure. So this is called as structure of HTML. The outline, sir. Inside that we have to fill our logics. Inside that we have to fill our designing part. So what it is called, sir? Structure of HTML. And who suggested this structure, and is it mandatory to follow or not, sir? First, this structure is prescribed by the W3C. Not by me, not by Naresh IT, not by Amirpet, sir. These guidelines are coming from directly W3C. This structure is suggested by and prescribed by W3C. So what is full form of W3C? Full form of W3C. Say all of you once at a time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. World Wide Web Consortium. It's an international community organization who monitors and manages the internet and websites all over the world. The organization. That organization suggestion is this one. So next one. Is it compulsory to follow, sir? 100% it's an optional. 100% optional. I don't like this structure, sir. I hate this structure, sir. No problem. You can follow your own structure. Program executing, sir. Mother Teresa ji is there, Gada. Executing, no problem. I already said, if you write the program in any level of coding, proper, too much bad, whatever it may be, program executed, sir. So if I'm not following this total structure also, still my program executing, 100% executing. But other languages, we don't have these guidelines, sir. Small reasonable. I mean, programming languages. Programming languages all are the stricter, compulsory to follow. But it's a markup language, sir, that much of strict not available. For the friendly nature and what simple thing. Example, sir. I'll show here, see this. Just a point meaning I'm showing, sir. This is actual structure, what I said. And here we have to write our designing part, whatever it may be. So Naresh IT Technologies. If you run this program, sir, you will get the Naresh IT Technologies in the big size. Program executed successfully. Now what I am doing, sir, these all the lines I'm deleting. Now how many lines my program? Single line, and numbering also visible, see that one. If I run it, sir, still you will get output. Still you will get output. I add some more lines. Next, take a paragraph, write something. Don't ask the meaning, because if you ask the meaning, I'll run away. Paragraph beginning, paragraph ending, heading beginning, heading ending. All are the pair in nature. Run it, sir. So this is heading, sir. This is explanation, sir. Program perfectly working. Can you run this from the browser, sir? That is browser only. What you are watching currently, it's a browser only. No, sir, it's not browser, sir. We are not getting that field, sir. Okay. Open Google Chrome. This is our browser, sir. A program name I'm typing here, and this is output. So program successfully executed, but we are not followed any guidelines, any structure. This matter. So HTML user friendly, sir. Like as your programming languages, strict restrictions not available. But now somebody's doubt. Sir, if without following the structure also program executing, sir. Why we have to discuss it, sir? Correct? Why we have to discuss? Without also program running, na? So without program executing, sir, but as a good programmer, we can't do like that. You want to become as a good programmer, don't do like that. I want to become as a proper and efficient programmer, sir. You should follow always the structure. Okay. 2 points that one, sir, prescribed by the W3C, and it's not compulsory to follow. Without following also, we can run the programs. Next, we'll focus on the structure. So what is the meanings of these lines, sir? I'll explain, sir. This is total HTML program top to bottom. And this total program will divide into 3 parts generally. Version section, head section, body section. Version, mana softwares lo versions available kada. So HTML5, HTML4, HTML3. What is this 435, sir? Versions. A version section one. Second one, head section. Third one, body section. Family packer, 6-packer, whatever it may your interest to. So head, body, and the top of that one is version. That is this one. Really? Our human being body also 3 parts available generally. No. Human being body also generally divided into 3 parts. Especially Telugu students. A మూడు ముక్కలు ఏంటి మన బాడీలో? డైలాగ్ కూడా ఉంటుంది కదా, మన తెలుగులో తిడతాం కూడా కోపం వచ్చినప్పుడు, ఏటేస్తే 3 ముక్కలు అవుతుంది బాడీ అని చెప్పేసి. తెలుగు స్టూడెంట్స్, స్వామి మీ డైలాగ్ ఇది, బాలకృష్ణ డైలాగ్. No idea. First part of our body is head, sir. Second part of our body is body only. Third part, legs, hands. So total body will cut into 3 pieces. So take this one and go for the deep fry, so the taste comes. And take this one, like as our kebabs, boiled it and apply the sauce, so the taste comes. Next, the soup aithe okay. Head, body, leg, foot. These are the 3 parts of our body. MS Word, you know, na? Microsoft Office MS Word. Page available. In page, how many parts are there? 3 parts again. Header, footer, content. Top of the page, header. Bottom of the page, footer. A middle part is called as the body, your original page content. Like that here also HTML, the same pattern, sir. So this is version section. This is version section. This is head section, and this is body section. Total 3 parts of the our HTML. Version section, head section, and body section. But middle of that one, 2 HTML lines also available. What is those, sir? Third line and 11th line. The program beginning, program ending indication, sir. Third line, 11th line, program beginning and program ending indication. No special meanings of that one. I'll write that also, you can see. So take the arrow key, something from here to here. This is, what is this, sir? Your web page program available, page designing, we are writing some programs, the program beginning part and program ending part. So my HTML program beginning and ending, that is the representation. How can say it's a beginning and ending, sir? Observe that one. The HTML open tag, sir. The HTML closing tag. This is the HTML open tag and this is the HTML closing tag. So program begins, program ends. This third line is representing your HTML program beginning, and the 11th line is representing your HTML program ended here. Our other softwares, I think in the same place we are using curly brackets. Main function, how the main function is starting, sir? With one curly bracket. How the main function is ending, sir? With one curly bracket. In C, C++, Java generally. And here curly brackets not available, tags only available. Everything with the tag only. Curly brackets role tag, angle brackets role tag, everything is tag only. So these 2 lines first I completed, sir. Third line, it representing your HTML program begins. 11th line, it's representing your HTML program ended here. So that is, I said, simply program beginning and ending. And next 3 parts, we'll see that one. Balance 3 parts. The first one is the version section. The first one is version section. So what is the purpose of this version section and why we have to use, sir? Nothing else, sir. HTML, one of the specialization is backward compatibility. Backward compatibility means, sir, latest version 5, but still we can develop the projects or applications with the 4 version. Still we can develop the applications with the 3 version also. But latest 5 is there, sir. 15 available also latest. Still it is supporting to design the web pages with the 6, 7, 8, 9 also. That is called as the backward compatibility. And moving to the old versions, designing the projects with old versions. But still in market, newer versions are available. Market new versions available, but I'm not interested to use the newer version. I'm interested to develop the old version because I know old versions very well. But what to do, sir? Software 100% supporting, sir. There is no problem. Moving to old versions, designing the current projects to old versions, this feature is called as backward compatibility. Backward compatibility. So HTML supports backward compatibility. Now, when you are using the backward compatibility, how browser understands, sir, which version you are using? I'm supporting backward compatibility. You are going to the old versions, designing the project with the old versions concept. How browser understands that one? Are you using HTML3, HTML4, HTML2 as a browser? How can recognize that? Possible? Generally, no chance, sir. With only source code observing of that point and implementing is generally not possible. So you should inform to browser. A browser, I'm using the so-and-so version. Based on this version guidelines, translate my program, execute my program. But we don't have any communication gap here. But version, why we have to specify, sir? Reasons available, sir. Just an idea, I'm saying this one. HTML4 version available, old version. In this HTML4 version, we have some frame set tag. Like that, we have one more predefined tag frame. But these two tags HTML5 not supported. This matter. Point understand? In HTML4, what are the tags available? Those not supported by the HTML5. Like that in HTML3, what are the tags available? Those not supported by the HTML4. Chances are there. Lot of tags are there, not only these two. Frame set, frame, bold tag, I tag, center tag, marquee tag, all these are stopped in the HTML5. Remember that. Somebody marquee tag still you are using current days, sir, means you are not upgraded. Marquee tag is stopped by the HTML5. Center tag is also stopped by the HTML5. But when you are seeing the something websites, they are explaining that, sir. Explaining. Why, sir? Reason you know that one. A website today designed, 5 years back designed. What you are feeling the online tutorials website. Today developed, 5 years back developed website. 5 years back. Some of the websites 10 years back developed also. 10 years back HTML versions different, Java versions different, Oracle versions different. In that version a tag available. But whenever the newer version is coming, they are not updating that content. Best example, your textbooks, sir. Not academics text, programming textbooks available, BTech, CSC, IT, C language, Java or DBMS or something. But a textbook available, Java programming. The Java programming textbook, what you are using in your colleges, JDK 8 version. Is it JDK 8 version? Or JDK 18 version? Or JDK 11 version? Are generally designed website. When the book is published, sir, so and so date available. Every book publishing date is available. So when this book is publishing, at the time which version is available, as per the version only compulsory book is comes, sir. No guarantee, sir. Because JDK 19 version, I think latest version. But in our colleges, textbooks, JDK 7 version, 8 version they are using. This is fact. JDK 7 version, this size of book. But JDK 18 version, how much book? Possible is size of textbook? No chance, sir. What they are doing, sir? Some non-supporting things are available, some additional things also available. And non-supporting things, they are not bothering about that, just leaving. Extra features, if any comes, a last 20, 30 pages are attaching to old book. Again, total book is redesigning. Your academics books, best example. Total book is not reprinting and total book is not going to redesigning. A old textbook, 1,000 papers available. That as easily available. Extra 30 papers are adding. This is called as the new edition. In 30 papers, what we have, sir? Add-on features, extra features. But already in 1,000 papers, what you printed previous explanation? That easily continues. Student understanding a feature not available currently available. No chance. Book it is printed together. Oh, this feature still available. Like that, websites also so many days back designs are. Once they design, generally they are not modifying the content. Like that only available. Any new version comes up, new features comes up, adding some pages to this existing web page instead of total web page redesigning. Instead of redesigning of the total web page, a extra paper attaching, sir, heading HTML5 new features, heading HTML6 New features. This is actual our printing technology procedures. Our textbooks, websites are same procedure. Then only still some websites you are identifying the non-supporting tags also. Very matter. So the following scenario, observe that one carefully. HTML4, these tags not available. Sorry, available. HTML5, these tags are not available. Tags changing one version to another version. Some internal settings also going to changing one version to another version. That's why you should inform to browser. But browser properly translating your program, getting the proper outputs. That specification is called as the versioning section. So the purpose of this section is to specify which version we are using, in web page designing. So version section purpose is this one, sir, to specify the which version we are using while designing of the web page. This instruction given to whom, sir? Generally browser only, sir. That instruction is given to the browser. So browser following your version, what is the tags available in that version identifying? What is the rules and regulations of that version identifying? As per that, your program translating and executing. The general process. HTML4 version program running with HTML5 translator not possible. HTML4 version program running with HTML3 version is also not possible. If you run like that, sir, some output jump 100%. Because whenever the version changed, your translators also changing. It means your compiler changing, your interpreter is also changing, guarantee. Compiler changes, sir. Internal translation methodology changing and producing outputs also changing. That's a proper interpretation compulsory. Proper translation compulsory. And how to write this version section, sir? Syntax comes generally like this, sir. Angle bracket, exclamation, doc type, space, HTML, space, version URL. Which version you want to use? Write that version URL. The first line, that only, sir. Angle bracket, exclamation, doc type, HTML, followed by version URL. Every version we have one URL, sir. Every version we have one URL. First, what I am explaining, listen that one, sir. Online students, don't try to dominate and don't try to cross over. Explanations, listen carefully first. Doc type, HTML, version URL. We don't know how to write the version URL, sir. Nothing, sir. For every version, one fixed URL available. We just, this is the only option. By hearting, grinding. There is no other options. HTML4, what is the version? HTML5, what is the version? HTML3, what is the version? For every version, one fixed URL is available. Just by heart that URL and use in the programs. That is the only option. But in HTML5, we have an additional feature, sir. What is the feature, sir? When I'm typing this version tag, suppose doc type HTML, doc type HTML, and I'm not given any URL here, sir. What happens? It takes automatically latest version. It takes automatically latest version. But our program observed here, version URL I'm not given. Reasons are, it takes automatically latest version. What is our latest version? HTML5. So it substitutes automatically HTML5 URL. So we don't need to type like manually. Always it is substituting HTML5 URL only, sir? No, sir. That's the first word I used. It takes the latest version. As on June 14th, 2022, what is the latest version? HTML5. June 14, 2023, still HTML5 is latest. Huh? June 14, 2023. No guarantee. So next year in the same day, which is the latest version, sir? Maybe 6 possible, maybe 7 also possible. So at that time, what is the latest version that it will takes? Whenever you are opening the web page or whenever you are running your program, at the time in current market, which is the latest version URL system substitutes automatically. So till to date, the latest is HTML5. Next, tomorrow also HTML5. What 5 years after, if I run the same program, sir, maybe chance 6th version, maybe chance 7th version. That's the first word I clearly said, latest version. Then I used the HTML5. Without using the latest version, if I said HTML5, sir, what we are understanding? Oh, this is always substituting the HTML5 only. A feeling is come, sir. Guarantee. That's the 2 points I given clearly. Next one, a doc type you typed in capital letters, sir. Is it compulsory, yes, sir? There is no compulsory concept here, sir. All guidelines. You remember the yesterday's explanation? HTML case sensitive or case non-sensitive? Non-sensitive. So you can write in capital letters and you can write in the small letters also. There is no problem. But why you typed in capital letters, sir? Guideline again. W3C norms. Since HTML5 doc type, we are typing in capital letters. Since HTML5, old versions, small letters only we typed. See that? File menu, new HTML program. Yeah. Which case available now? Small case available. See that. If you observe the source code of the some websites are, some websites capital letters available, some websites small letters available. Small letters available in the sense it is developed in old version. Newer version developed in the conformly they are following the capital letters. So doc type writing any case is possible, sir, but always prefer the capital letters only. The W3C norms. The version information, sir. Balance lines information we'll see in tomorrow's session. And tomorrow is going to starting programming also. If 2 parts completed, we'll directly start the programming. That's all about the today's explanation. So tomorrow we'll continue. Thank you all. అడ్మిన్ అడిగితే వీడియోస్ ఇస్తారండి. మన ఇక్కడ అడ్మిన్ ఉంటారు కదా, ఇక్కడ వాట్సాప్ నెంబర్ ఉంది కదా, చూసుకోండి. రన్నింగ్ నోట్స్ అంటే సపరేట్ ఏమి ఉండదండి. ఐ షేర్ ద టోటల్ నోట్స్ ఇన్ గూగుల్ క్లాస్ 1 or 2 days after. సురేంద్ర అని మన అడ్మిన్ ఉంటారండి, నెంబర్ ఇస్తాను, వాట్సాప్ నెంబర్. ఆ నెంబర్ మీరు వాట్సాప్ లో మెసేజ్ పెడితే లింక్స్ కావాలని.
ఫస్ట్ డెమో క్లాస్ నుంచి కావాలి. ఎన్ని రోజులు అవుతుంది సార్ డెమో క్లాస్?
4 క్లాసెస్ అండి.
చెప్పండి సార్. మీ సెక్షన్ నుంచి మన HTML, CSS, JavaScript ఎన్ని సెక్షన్స్ సార్? ఎన్ని డేస్ సార్?
45 days.
9:30 to 11 ఇదే టైం సార్. నా డీటెయిల్స్ ఏమైనా సంబంధించి అక్కడ అడగాల సార్? అంటే నేను జావా ఫుల్ స్టాక్ తీసుకున్నాను, నాకు సాయంత్రం ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్ నేను చెప్పలేదు.
ఆల్రెడీ నెంబర్ ఇచ్చారు కదా అక్కడ, కాంటాక్ట్
కంప్లీట్ ఇచ్చారు సార్.
మిగతా బ్యాచెస్ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు మీకు మెసేజ్ వస్తుంది
సార్. అది ఆల్రెడీ ఈరోజు ఈవినింగ్ 7:30 కాన్ఫరెన్స్ అంటే మనం ఇప్పుడు మాట్లాడుకోమంటారు అవన్నీ.
అదేనండి వెర్షన్ రైట్ అంటే వాట్ ఈస్ డాక్యుమెంటేషన్ టైప్.
అక్కడ ఏం చెప్పారంటే స్టాఫ్ మేము 10th June నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అయ్యాం సార్ స్టాక్ జావా. ఇప్పుడు ఇది క్లాస్ మాకే
ఎవరైనా జాయిన్ వచ్చాడు, ఇది అందరికీ కలిపి బ్యాచ్.
లేదు సార్, 10th June జాయిన్ అవ్వాలట, లేకపోతే వేరే బ్యాచ్ కనిపిస్తున్నారు. మాకేం ఇంటిమేషన్ లేదు.
10th June అలా ఎవరైతే ఇష్టం నేర్చుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారో వాళ్ళకి ఇది బ్యాచ్.
మాకేం ఇంటిమేషన్ లేదు సార్, మనం చెప్తామన్నారు.
కమ్యూనికేషన్ గ్యాప్ అయింది.
అందరికి నాకు కూడా అదే డెమో క్లాస్ ఇన్విటేషన్ అయిపోతుంది సార్. 4 జావా ఎవరు స్టార్ట్ కాలేదు. 4 జావా ఈవినింగ్ అనుకుంటా 7:30 ఆల్రెడీ 4th క్లాస్ అన్నారు, లాస్ట్ 3 క్లాస్ స్టార్ట్ అన్నాడు. 4th క్లాస్ అన్నారు, లాస్ట్ 3 క్లాస్ ఫుల్ స్టాక్ జావా మీకు కూడా
సార్ అడ్మిన్ అడిగితే నేను చెప్తారండి.
ఈరోజు ఆల్రెడీ 4 days అయిపోయింది.
799
ఈరోజు
799 7906 సురేంద్ర అండి. ఫోన్ చేయమాకండి, వాట్సాప్ లో మెసేజ్ పెట్టండి, ఆయన లింక్ ఇస్తారు. 799
ఏదైనా దానికి రిలేటెడ్ అన్న డౌట్ ఉంటే ఇంకా అక్కడే కనుక్కోమంటారు సార్. ఆ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ దగ్గర బయట
మనం పర్చేజ్ చేస్తాము సార్. డొమైన్ కొనుక్కుంటాం అంటే వెబ్ పేజ్ మనం పబ్లిష్ చేస్తాం. అది ఎవరు హ్యాండ్ ఓవర్ సార్? అంటే మనం ఇయర్లీ వైజ్ మాట్లాడి
ఎవరి దగ్గర కొనుక్కుంటే వాళ్ళ హ్యాండ్ అవుతారు.
సార్ అంటే ఎవరు మేనేజ్ చేయాలి సార్?
మేనేజ్ చేసి W3 మీరు ఎవరి దగ్గర కొనుక్కుంటే వాళ్ళ సూపర్వైజర్ లోనే ఉంటుంది. W3 వీళ్ళందరికీ సూపర్వైజర్ అంటే W3 మీ డొమైన్ మానిటర్ చేయాలి. కోడాడి మీ డొమైన్ మానిటర్ ఆర్బీఐతో మీరు డైరెక్ట్ కాంటాక్ట్ అవ్వలేదు.
కోడింగ్ ఎట్లా సార్? 2 క్లాసెస్ తర్వాత స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది మీరు చెప్పినట్టు. ఈ 2 ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఇద్దరు కోడింగ్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. इसका कुछ ग्रेजुएशन में अगर गैप रहा तो जॉब मिलता है कि नहीं मिलता? मेरा 3 years का ग्रेजुएशन में ये है गैप। हाँ, तो जॉब फिर आईटी कंपनी में मिलता है कि नहीं मिलता?
Some companies are accepting 2 to 3 years also gap, but some companies not accepting. Some companies accept. So accepted companies only you have to try. There are all companies, if you want to try it, you can better go for the trade experience. Every company considers it. When you are passed out, it's not required. Once you got the experience, your pass out is not important. Freshers only pass out important. So some companies say we don't have any problem. 3 years gap also adds up to that. So they're not going to seriously taking that. Some companies gap not accepting.
2013 में HSC हुआ और बाद में 2019 में BSc इससे मैंने 2 ईयर में ही कंप्लीट कर दिया
2021. 2021.
years का 2016 में कंप्लीट हुआ 2019 में जॉब कर रहा था
In education, how the gap are. Depends upon the companies. We can't do anything for that. Between the education gap and the company policies. Generally, latest qualification.